Hey, Talo Flava. This is Leotawa Dr. John Peterson, and I'm with TE2 Edge Sports Cards. Greetings to you. I hope everything is well. This is my third video of the day. I have been trying to make up for some lost time, having been busy with family and work and coaching my son's basketball team. I have not been able to do very many of these videos, and so I'm definitely getting in some videos today on Saturday before I run to the co-op and pick up the turkey for Thanksgiving. So I'm enjoying spending time here at the card table down in the basement. And I'm coming at you live and direct here from Minneapolis, Minnesota, suburb Richfield, although it is a part of Minneapolis. We have a Minneapolis zip code here. I thought what I would do today is I would do a box break. I wasn't going to do it, but you know what? These boxes are not that rare, and they're expensive, but they're not like terribly expensive. What I'm going to break today is this box of 2013-14 Panini Hoops. I've never opened up any of these cards. I was not into buying wax back at that time. Mostly in 2013-14, I was just into some vintage singles, mostly raw, nothing graded really. So looking forward to opening this up with you all and hope that we hit some big cards or hit a big card. Of course, I'd love to get a Giannis Rookie Card. This is actually one of the very few products you can still purchase where you can get a Giannis Rookie Card and not have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for the box. So, and you know, buying singles of like newer stuff is not really my thing. So this is my best shot at getting a good Giannis rookie. And let's see what we get here. So I picked this up on a eBay auction. Oh, this is probably going back 3-4 weeks ago now. I paid just a little over $500 for the box, which I thought was pretty reasonably priced considering they had this in their same store. The eBay seller had it in their store for $850. So we got Kyrie Irving on the front here. We've got our Mickey Mantle card mat below it. And these are 50 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. So if I get a really hot card, I might stop. We'll see. Because I might want to sell some of these as individual packs at a show. Kind of depends. Oh my gosh, look at these. That looks awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. And we're looking for the red back, anything that's numbered. There's autos in here. I think there's 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card per pack. Just want to be careful opening these up. Oh, looks like there's a red back Dunleavy. I don't know how common these red back cards are. Oh man, just kind of opening up a big box here. Or a big pack. Typically I don't open up packs with this many cards in it, so definitely want to be careful in the corners, especially if there's a nice card inside. Toss that over there. All right, I washed my hands, so hopefully I'm not leaving any fingerprints. We got Austin Rivers. He's currently with the Timberwolves, I think. Jameer Nelson. He was a nice point guard. Jason Richardson. Man, that boy could dunk back in the day. He's putting one down on Paul Pierce there. Landry Fields. Mike Miller from North Dakota. Great three-point shooter. Terrence Ross. Barton. Paul Millsap. Serge. Scola, I think, is still in the league. Brooke Lopez is still with the Bucks. Tyson Chandler. Chris Anderson, Mohawk man. Darren Collison, he played for Kansas College. Cron Butler, he was UConn. Chris Humphreys. Oh my goodness, Chris Humphreys is from Minnetonka, Minnesota. Yep. He was really talented. He's one of the better basketball players to come through Minnesota. Al Jefferson. Ilyasova. Wonder where he landed. He's not with the Bucks anymore. And I got a James Harden there. Miami Heat championship. Brandon Knight. Damian Lillard. Action shots. Marquise Teague. Eric Bledsoe. Joakim Noah. G. Evans. There's a Sean Kemp. There's a Shaq. Some cool cards here. Sam Jones. Bob McAdoo. Jaron Williams. Carlos Delfino. Dwight Howard. Anthony Davis. Is that a rookie card? Yeah, it is a rookie card. Yeah, I don't know what that's worth. We'll have to check and see. Randy Foy. Paul Pierce. And got the Dunleavy with the red back. All right. It's box number 1. Let's see what this is the Anthony Davis base. So 157. Let me just look this up quick. Probably not worth very much. Definitely not worth getting graded, I wouldn't think. I'm just looking here on PSA just real quick. $19 in a PSA 10. So maybe worth putting in a sleeve though. All right, let's go for the next pack here. So we're looking at 10 packs, $50 a pack. It's basically what the cost is around these packs. A little more than that because I paid probably $5.15 for this box. I always like to cut a little bit. Let's make it a little easier to open these. Okay, here we go. Horford. These are all upside down. Marc Gasol, Isaiah Thomas, Draymond. It's a Draymond rookie. Probably not worth much though. Oh man, Steven Adams, look at that. He looks so different now. It's a rookie card. Meta World Peace. Ronnie. KG. Matty Barnes. Dirk. Tim Duncan. Kemba. Wonder if that's a Kemba rookie. Yep. Nope. Second year card. It's a Conley. Paul George. Jared Sullinger. Draymond. Anderson Varejao. Here's a LeBron, class of 2003, number 10. Yeah, don't really know what that's worth. Probably not much, but still a LeBron. Roman Rowe, Hakeem, Brandon Jennings, yeah, nothing too exciting in this box. Kawhi. Dunking on what looks to be Mike Miller. Let's see what this one's worth. 30. Yeah, 25 bucks in a PSA 10. So at least worth putting in a sleeve. Mason Plumlee. Corey Brewer. Boy, he didn't pan out. That's Corey Brewer red. 251. See where that is. He was really nice at Florida, but just did not pan out. Yeah. I'll set it aside. Never know. Somebody might want it at a show. Somebody who's a Wolves fan. So we're on to the third pack here. Still haven't hit anything really too impressive yet. Looks like the card on the back is always the red back. There's 3 cards in the back that are always the red back, so. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Kind of an interesting order in terms of upside down. Aaron Aflalo, he was a nice player, played for UCLA. Harrison Barnes, he was a North Carolina guy. This is Harrison Barnes rookie card. Zach Randolph. Chris Paul. Yeah, might be worth a tiny bit. Let's just take a quick peek. Yeah, not even listed. Kobe. Okay, number 9. Let's see what Kobe's worth, the base Kobe. Yeah, looks like the base Kobe in a 10, 70 bucks. Maybe a little more. Set that one aside. Is it Jimmy Butler? Is that a rookie card? No. It's not. Let's see what that one's worth. Jimmy. Nope, not listed. But I'll set that aside. He's a pretty good player. I think he's got a chance of making the Hall of Fame. Channing Frye, Tiago Splitter. Chauncey Billups with the Clippers. So no, these are all backward. That's interesting. Or some of them are backward. Oh, maybe not. Just a few here. So far, nothing numbered. There's a Manu. He was a nice player, Hall of Famer for sure. Oh, here's our first Malik Wayne. Malik Wayne, number 41. Yeah, signatures. Yeah, I've not heard of Malik Wayne. Yeah, not overly excited about that. One of the cards that is autographed is a guy I've never heard of. But that's the way it goes. 2011 class action. Kyrie, set that aside. Dave Collins, Adrian Dantley. There's a Steph Curry. Yeah, I really have no idea what these cards are worth. I mean, they're nice players and everything, but there's a LeBron. Cool cards, though. Sparky plugs or spark plugs. Darren Collison, Crown Butler, Boris Diaw, Chris Humphries, Grant Jarrett, Steve Nash. Oops. Steve Nash, number 2. It's probably not worth very much. Steve Nash red. Yeah. Doubt it's worth anything. All right, so far, no big hit. Still pretty early though. We're not quite halfway there yet. Yeah, I really wanted to get an Antetokounmpo. I was hoping to pull one out at least. Even if it's the base, I'd take the base. Okafor. CJ McCollum, that's a rookie card. 270. Oh, what's CJ McCollum coming in at? Yeah, 15 bucks in a 10. Yeah, probably not worth taking out. Drew Holiday, that's a great. Look at Rudy Gobert, that's classic. Just a straight up rookie though. Kirk Heinrich, Kendrick Perkins, Anthony Bennett. It's a nice Ray Allen card. It's base. Justin Thompson. Danilo. Man, he's been in the league for a while. Forgot how much he's been in the league. Josh Smith, Tony Parker. We got here. Brandon Wright. Oh, look at that picture of Kawhi. Another Kawhi. Sweet. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Kemba. DeMar DeRozan. Bradley Beal. Don't know who that guy is. Al Horford. Andre Drummond. Yeah, some of these cards are just waste. These cards, I don't know that anybody would want those for really any reason. I don't think I would. Dwayne Wade. Yeah, it's not worth much. If it's not numbered, it's not autoed, it's probably not worth much. Rajon Rondo, John Henson. What do we got here? Taj Gibson, Roy Hibbert, Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol, Redback. Paul Gasol's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Nope. Although he's kind of an international player, so there might be some folks from Spain that might be interested in that card. I guess you could say the same thing for Nash, being from Australia. This is one of the newer boxes of sports cards I've ever opened up. I don't typically buy the newer stuff. Newer as in modern, ultra modern. I don't know if this is even considered ultra modern. Probably not. Andrew Bogut, #1 pick of the Milwaukee Bucks. He was a bust with the Bucks. He was decent with Golden State. Dennis Schroeder. George Hill. Come on, there's a Rubio. And a second-year card. Nick Collison. Trey Burke. Udonis. Udonis is still in the league. I don't know if he's a player coach or what his situation is, but he's been in the league for a minute. Rajon. Kanan. Jennings. Devin Harris. He played for the Wisconsin Badgers. He's a nice point guard. There's another Steph for 124. This card might actually be worth getting graded. Looks like the base is $40. It's quite a while ago, though. It's from 2020. It might actually be up in value. I have to go see. Larry Sanders, Jimmy Butler, Vucevic, Tristan Thompson, Marc Gasol, a little KG action. 1995 class. Yeah, it's fun to get these newer cards. I mean, newer as in these are almost 10 years old now, but just to get some newer product in the case. Isaiah Kanan, Brandon Jennings. Man. Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah, 284. I don't think that's probably worth much either. Although he's a nice player. $284. Redback. Yeah, 10, 15 bucks. That's it. Excuse me. Sorry, coughing. All right, we're halfway done. So far, I don't think we've come close to breaking even yet on this box. I might have maybe $100. F that. Guess it depends on what that stuff is worth. Ooh, LeBron James Redback. All right, that's good. Let's just pull this one out right away. All right, so the LeBron James Redback is card number 62. Let's see what that's worth. It's way up at the top. Okay, according to PSA, the Redback LeBron James in a 10 sold for $56 on February 4th, 2022. So, a little bit, worth a bit. Not a ton, but still LeBron with the heat. Derek Favors, John Wall. D. Wade. There's a KD. I wonder what the KD is worth. Yeah, $20. If you were setting aside, might get a few of these graded. You never know. At the very least, I can put them in sleeves. Some of the higher end players: Derrick Rose, Danny Green, Pat Beverly, Kelly Olynyk, still in the league. Shumpert, Dirk, Timmy D, the Dragon, Drazen Petrovic. He's a bad man. Calvin Murphy. Contavious Caldwell Pope. So Duncan. Marcin Gortat. Steve Blake. And Ben McLemore. Oh, we got 4 packs left. Still no Giannis. Feeling it though. One of these next couple of packs, we're gonna hit one. Gotta think positive, right? All right, let's see what we got here. So far, Kyle Korver, he was a shooter. It's a Kyrie. What that's worth, 105. Not a rookie card. Man, he just can't stay out of trouble. I mean, not trouble, but just drama. Man, he's always into some drama. 1150. Yeah. Set it aside, but not really worth much. Kevin Love. Carlos Boozer. Scroll J.R. Smith. Anthony Davis. That's a rookie. It looks like a rookie. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I can't really tell. The back of it makes it seem like it's a rookie card. Ooh. Okay. Here's a relic card. Pau Gasol. Authentic material. Not numbered. It's Still though, cool card. So that's the one relic in the box. There's a Kobe. I've got to set Kobe aside. What do we got here? Sam Cassell, Larry Johnson. Man, I loved Larry Johnson. Tried to pattern my game after Larry Johnson, actually. We got there Chris Paul, Bradley Neal, Goran, Reggie Bullock, Gerald Wallace, Cody Zeller, Rashard Lewis, Andrew Bynum. Bynum was from the Twin Cities. Okay, 3 more packs left. We are over 2/3 of the way done. So far it's been cool though. It's worth it. I'm glad I opened up one of these boxes. I mean, I don't know. For me, it's just kind of like, yeah, you can have the box, and if you want to resell it, you can resell it. And you know, you're probably going to lose money on these. I mean, you're not going to, it's really hard to make your money back on opening up any box of wax. But half the fun is, or at least even more than half the fun is just opening up the packs. There's a Victor Oladipo. Man, that guy had, before he got hurt, he had some serious hops. Some serious hops. Like a 40 plus vertical. Ryan Kelly. There's a Russ. Early Russ. Petrovich. There's a Deng. Tony Mitchell. Still no Giannis. I don't know, if I don't get one in this box, I might just go right in and open up the next box and say, to hell with it. F it. Because I can. Nicola, Kevin Love, Paul George. Yeah, there's some cool cards. I mean, that's a cool Oscar Robert. I mean, not worth anything. There's a Wes Unseld. Guy was a beast of a rebounder. All right, let's see what we got here. Russ, KD. Yeah, I can't imagine those are worth much. Manu, Kemba, Danilo. Are these different than these? No, I don't think so. These are like, are these like gold or something? I don't know. Larry Sanders, Crawford, Chalmers, and a mellow red back. Pretty off-centered though. Let's see what that's coming in at. 113. Yeah, it doesn't say. I'll set it aside though. Melo's a Hall of Famer for sure. Two more packs left. The question is, what am I going to do if I don't get a Giannis? These open up pretty easy. Troy Rotten, Robin Lopez, Teague, get this garbage out of the way. Burks, Solomon Hill. So that's is that the second Plumlee we've had? Definitely the second Brewer. That's the second Hardaway Jr. So when you start getting doubles of people and you're not getting the card you're looking for, it's kind of annoying. Marcus Camby. That guy. There's a Dame Lillard. Put that over there. Wilson Chandler. I think Dame needs to go to a better team. There's a LeBron. In action. David Lee, Zach Robinson. There's a KD. There's a Kobe. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Dr. J. Zeke. Isaiah Thomas. Kyrie. Timmy D. Raymond Sessions, Aldridge, Horford, Butler. $71. Let's see what that Jimmy Butler is worth. Probably not worth getting graded, but still worth checking out. Yep, nothing. All right, we're down to the last pack. Still no Giannis. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I might have to open up another box under another video. Or maybe under this video and just say screw it. I was really hoping for a Giannis. Another Curry. And this Cantor. There's a Giannis. Hey, got one. That's what I'm talking about. All right, looks pretty centered too. Yes. Let's get this in a sleeve. All right, last pack. Last pack. This one looks pretty nice. There we go. Excellent. My first Giannis rookie, and maybe the only one I'll ever own, given how expensive his cards are, unless I hit the jackpot someday. There we go. Well, ask and you shall receive. Last pack. The Greek Freak is still considered a man of mystery as he enters the NBA. Joining Milwaukee at age 18, the jury is still out on whether or not Antetokounmpo can actually compete at the pro level. The draft usually has a few spots where teams gamble, so the Bucks roll the dice on his raw talent. Well, they definitely won that one because he's unbelievably good. Giannis is ridiculous. I think he's physically the most gifted player since maybe Wilt Chamberlain. Jordan, of course, but just the height. Giannis's height is what really sticks out to me. And his ability to run the floor. Vince Carter. Here's the other auto. Who's this? Marcus Thornton. Thornton. Good old Thornton. KD. KG. Isaiah Thomas. Lance Stevenson. Class of 2012. Billy Cunningham. Yeah, he was a nice player. He's a Hall of Famer. I think he's like top 75. Billy Cunningham. And he was a coach too. Brandon Knight, Matt Barnes, Dirk, Tony Snell, and Paul George. Paul George Redback. Yeah, I wonder what these are that have the gold around them. Oh, Dirk Nowitzki, so it's called gold. Okay. And then Paul George Redback. 59. See what that's worth. I don't think I got any of the artist proofs. Let's see what the George is worth. Nothing. All right. Well, I got my Giannis rookie. Now the question is, do I stop here? I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to keep going. So let me just clean up here. Well, I was encouraged. I got a couple cards. Duplicate. So more than one card. Let's just take a look and see what we got here. Collect this little stack. Yeah, and a lot of these cards probably aren't worth getting graded, you know. Didn't do so well on the autos. But let's see what we got here. Paul George, that's a Redback. Dirk Gold. It's the auto. Steph. Steph's probably worth getting graded. The Kobe, yeah, I don't know. Probably not the KD. LeBron, Dame Lillard, Melo. I mean, maybe the Kobe. Yeah, the Powell might be worth getting graded. LeBron's the Redback. That's a $50, $60 card. There's another Steph. Yeah, it might be a couple cards. Here's a straight up base Kobe, a gold Kawhi, and a gold Anthony Davis. I wonder what the Anthony Davis gold is worth. Let's see here. 157. Anthony Davis gold. 9 is 34 bucks. So let's see what we get on 130 point. Just give me a second here. 2013 Hoops. Anthony Davis gold. PSA 10. I don't even know if it's a PSA 10 or not, but just assume that it is. 15 bucks. All right, let's check the LeBron Redback. Yeah, not much. PSA 10. Let's see. It's the gold 67. Doesn't really say, but let's see the Giannis, what the Giannis is going for these days. If I can spell his name. Looks like a PSA 10 on the Giannis Hoops is 381. That's not bad. 381. Yeah. I mean, it definitely didn't lose big. Had I not picked this out of this box, it would have been definitely an L. But overall, I think I did okay. I'm going to set these over here. All right, I think I'm going to stop. No need to open up another box. I don't want to push it. Thanks for watching. Peace out. One love.